Hi, this is KV and this is the moon phase report for Aquarius. So Aquarians, this is kind of, you're moving into a very exciting new moon on June 8th. This is the one that is in your area of the house that is all about heightened creativity, joy, feeling like youthful about life, you know, like when you first fall in love with someone or something. And definitely first fall in love with someone. That could be something for you at this time. I would say more so coming on the new moon in June 8th, but still right now you're really seeing what is not working, what you need to let go of, what you need to transform that is keeping you from kind of even more expressing this creative nature and just a footloose kind of like carefree personality. And what can be happening is that it is through groups or it's through friends or kind of through other people that you will either like get the glimpse of insight that helps you to further express yourself creatively. Maybe even this can even be like getting together with friends and they just fill you up with confidence about how awesome you are. You know how it's like at the right moment those kind of words can send you like 10 steps up the mountain. You know, it's like that right timing of someone who just comes at you and is like, dude, that painting of yours just moved me. That's so amazing. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, so you could be like hearing just like the perfect thing that makes you like, gosh, I do have this gift, you know, kind of thing. And it's helping you to express it. So right now, you're going to be kind of seeing what is keeping you from maybe having the energy to be creative, keeping you from thinking you can do something creatively. There's also, it can be like it feels like there's even like a couple things that you maybe are even working on. So maybe it's even you can't like figure out which one's going to bring something fortunate to you. So, but there's some kind of layers of things, so you can't really get an answer on this just yet. It's almost like feeling that something's up, but you can't really put your finger on it yet. So that's the air of the energy right now. And hold on, let me check this out for a minute. So you know what, too, it's definitely going to be really tied in with your talents and with your gifts. So something that's coming to me too is like self-love. So what we could be talking about is there is something, and this is true too. Okay, cool. So let me pull this together. So there's the hot spot right now is that this is something psychologically based. So there is something that is in your kind of the deeper parts of your personality where something has been like called the truth and you've held on to it. And this can even be that it came from somebody else, because I'm getting the other with this one. So like this was something that was put into you, some programming, some this is how it was always expected to be done growing up, so you're carrying on to something like that. And what it's doing is it's almost like keeping you, it's keeping you from fully feeling like self-love for yourself. So you are doing something that's kind of putting you in a second place position because you're not completely honoring that you're really kick-ass and awesome, but there's something in your psychological, like the way, there's something you're saying, or there's some deeply seated what's that? I keep wanting to say thought process. I can't pull that picture into a word. There's something with let me think if I can do an analogy to kind of help me I might just have to say thought process. So there's something that that is so deeply in there that you're continuing this pattern, and it's almost like has this crust around you that is keeping you from manifesting what you want, but the root cause of it is something psychologically in there, and it's something that relates to your self-esteem and self-respect, self-love that you have for yourself. So this could be even something like putting too much attention on supporting others, or always feeling like everybody else can do it but you can't do it. And that thought needs to be transformed and healed to bring in this freedom into your life, and to bring in like fortunate things and luck. And so it's something that is you feeling how awesome you are. That was hard. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even make any of the words work. So it's about honoring yourself, loving yourself. I mean, we're constantly talking about this, but this will be an important one with this full moon. So what does come up, you know, even like around this time now, and I feel like it'll be really close to the eclipse. I don't think there will be a lot of days passing. So even like in the next like 5 days, like you might get something that is this will be one where you might get the message through friends or through groups, or something that you even see. Maybe it's even like a documentary or a movie or something that you'll really be able to resonate with. And it can even be like you doing writing and writing about, you know, seeing how you've manifested these specific things, and seeing where you came from and the messages that you feed yourself that were fed to you, and really kind of awakening to, oh my gosh, you know, I've manifested all this stuff in my life because of that sentence that I always said, that I believed. How, you know, even like thinking you'll never get married, you know, having that thought of I'll never get married, I know I won't ever get married, I'll never get married, you know, and like something like a thought like that maybe isn't the truth for where you are now, and it needs to be transformed because it's putting like a wall around you and keeping this ultimate joy from finding you. So the clue of that, because it is something more hidden and not blatant, so it's going to be something that'll take a little inner work, kind of examining. That's where it's like, I'd like if you'd like journal it and just kind of talk to yourself and see what comes out, and ask yourself questions, you know, why, you know, whatever, why am I not really happy? Like, what will it take for me to be happy? Why is there this sadness? You know, because it could just be a sadness that you're holding on to from some hurt, that because of that hurt happened, you've now continued to believe that that's how life should be. And then that's why you're manifesting these things in your life that don't feel as awesome. Because right now everything is coming together to be like, how can we get you more creative? How can we get you loving yourself more? How can we get you loving life more? And if this is like, if this is relationship based and you're wanting a new love, then what's really great will be the new moon coming up in 2 weeks. So really kind of focus now on clearing away whatever is keeping you from manifesting a true love, who's really like a partner for you, where you're coming together and you're growing together, because that's what you're looking for. Especially being an Aquarius, you can't get with anybody who's below your vibration, just so you know. It'll never work. You have to come together with someone who is a match, but then you have to have fully intending to grow together, and not like, you know, don't, you know, coming at this level and then they're at this level and you're hoping that they will come up and match you eventually. That won't work. We all try that one, but especially not as an Aquarian. It's important that you have this support, building you up, motivating you, someone who thinks you're the best thing ever. You know, it's important that you have that in your life. So we are in the love category here too. But this is the full moon, so I wouldn't exactly be looking for something to show up right now, but definitely in the next 2 weeks, it'll be really great to get really clear on what you would like to have as a love partner, who you would like to attract. But so right now, just kind of work on yourself, be gentle with yourself, expect that things are going to come up, ask for anything that is blocking you, and just think about whatever it would take to make you happier, whether it's making a living doing your creative gifts, having a new love, whatever you have on your list. Think about those things now with this full moon, so you can really examine, because this is like I said, it's a psychological one. So imagine you're going to a counselor right now, and it is like, what is it going to take to bring more creativity or bring more love into my life? What do I feel like I am doing to keep that away, to keep that at bay? Am I saying something that's keeping it away? Is there some root feeling about who I really think I am that's keeping it away? Because honestly, if you don't think you're totally awesome, you are going to keep it away. I mean, that's kind of a fact of life. Or you're going to attract someone who's like less than, and I just mean less than in consciousness, or still having, issues with addictions or whatever, and then it's just kind of pull you back and put you back in the stone age of your inner work that you're doing. So really kind of get honest with questions, and what is it going to take, and am I, ask that, meditate, am I doing something that's keeping? Because honestly, I can tell you too, if that is the one you're going to go for with love, a lot of us, and Aquarians especially, but I'll see this a lot in charts, like they have to get on their career path and grounded in it and in it before that love partner can find them. And it's something that happens with some people that are doing really powerful big things. Like they need to focus in it, they need to put their whole heart and not somebody else's energy. It's like cutting off that sexual romantic life to put it into a creative art is not an uncommon thing. So if that's what you're feeling, don't push love. The more chill you can be with it, it'll come organically. But do just, I don't usually do that. I went completely blank. Like the whole screen just went like, oh, okay. I guess that maybe means we got the point across and we're done. Okay, so I think that's good. And then next week we get to go manifesting some things that will make you go, wee! So that's good news. And then we're going to get more into work, so into the work environment. Okay, so you have a beautiful full moon, and I will see you with the new moon on June 8th. Bye.